Hi there. I have a little back to school haul for you this evening. My daughter is turning 7 and she's going back for her second year in primary school. And I got her a list of school things that she needed. And over the summer holidays, we've done 2 or 3 trips to different shops and got a few things here and there. So I thought I'd just show you everything, kind of a show and tell kind of haul. And I hope you find it relaxing and not really boring, because it's like pens and pencils and stuff like that. But I guess if you clicked on this video, you already know that it's going to be that, so welcome. I hope you enjoy it. So let's start with the really boring one. But it's okay because it's very crinkly, so it's worth it. We have some big rollerball pens, which sounds really, really boring. And to us as adults, it is a very boring item. But for a child of 7 years old, this is amazing. Because until now, they were not allowed to use these. You're not allowed to write with real pen until your second year. Because they make so many mistakes while they're learning to read and write that it would just be a disaster if they all had little pens. So, she has 2 blue pens, 1 black pen, 1 green pen, and 1 red pen. So she's quite excited about these. The next thing I have to show you are these big pencils. And they are HB pencils. They are shock resistant and very good pencils. This is actually the pack that I bought last year. And these pencils lasted so long. This was an 8-pack and there are still 5 of them. So in a whole year of learning to write and going to school, she only used 3 of these. So, very good quality pencils. Go along with these, I got this little guy. It's not actually that little, it's quite a big sharpener. So she needs a sharpener with a box compartment so that she can sharpen her pencils and coloured pencils at her desk without having to pop over to the bin every 5 minutes. She had one last year, but it's just all, was kind of a round one with like a motif on it, flowers and things, and it just got grubby. So a nice new one for this year. And it's pink and purple, obviously. And then here we have the 2 sizes of pencils to be sharpened. So yeah, it looks pretty practical, this one. To go along with the pencils also, we have these rubbers or erasers if you're from America, or gum if you're from France or Canada. So it's just a big 6-pack of very plain rubbers. I think she'll probably pick up some cute ones during the year, like little funny ones, like, I don't know, like little cat or something. But I wanted to make sure that she always had just a plain, useful one as well. So a 6-pack should do the year. As you can see, these ones are just Auchan, the supermarket brand. So they weren't very expensive. Okay, let's look at the next item. We have these big felt tip pens, and they are fine point pens, and it does not dry out apparently, so that's useful. I actually already have a big tub of felt tip pens for her, which I buy every year because felt tip pens run out all the time. So I just buy a big tub of like 50 of them, and then each time one dries out or she loses one, I just keep replacing them throughout the year. It seems to work pretty well. But I think these were on sale for really cheap, so I just grabbed them too, just in case. I might use them to do a colouring video before she gets them. I really like these little drawings on the front. So you can use pens for geography, science, maths, and fun, which is ice skating apparently. Okay. The next thing, or the next things, are coloured pencils. Now, as I said, I went to a few different shops throughout the summer getting all this stuff together. And as you can see, I have 3 different packs of coloured pencils. And the reason for that is I just got whatever was cheap or on sale or on like out with a deal or something. And the reason I have so many coloured pencils is because that's something that she really uses a lot of. She's always asking for red. I don't know why she uses so much red, but that's fine by me. And she seems to use a lot of coloured pencils at school. Do a lot of colouring and kind of differentiation with colours. So yeah, lots and lots of coloured pencils. Some big ones, and these ones are from 2B School. They're only $1.29, and I got them in Succomanee. So I just saw them for $1.29. I thought she's always needing new ones, so that's great. And these ones I think were really cheap too, and they're from a shop called Cultura, pronounced Cultura in French, and it's like their basic line, so it was really like less than €2 too. So we'll see which ones are best for the price, and then if she ever needs more, I'll just choose that one. The next thing that she got is this 30 centimeters double-sided ruler, and I got one with a little handle so it'd be easier for her to use. And it's funny because rulers in France only have centimeters, and that might sound funny to French people because we have one side with centimeters and one side with inches, because in the UK we still talk in inches sometimes, so we have centimeters and inches. And I said to my partner, why is there no inches on it? And he's like, why would there be inches on it? It's a ruler. So they're really like, they talk in grams, kilograms, centimeters, that sort of thing. They don't talk in ounces or inches and things like that, and foot. It's all meters. Like, for example, my height, it's weird because I always thought about myself as 5'9", and then now that I live in France, I think of myself as 1.75 m. So it's kind of weird. Now I can't really think in foot and inches when I think about someone. I can't really think in inches or things like that. It's all centimeters and stuff now, so, which is a good thing. It's less complicated. Anyway, all that to say, she's got a ruler, which is very useful. The next thing that she has a lot of is glue. So Pritt stick. Stick of glue. Glue stick. I don't know why we used to call it Pritt stick. I think Pritt was probably the brand. That's why. So I bought a lot of glue sticks because it's something she goes through like water. Almost every week she would ask for a new glue stick last year. They use a lot of glue because they don't work directly in their little books. They glue the pages that they've been working on, like sheets that have been handed out, into their books. So they use a lot of glue. So this stack will not last a year. Far from it. Which is a shame because it's really expensive. Glue sticks are expensive over here. I don't remember them being that expensive. Okay. Moving on to some different kind of items, more accessories, I guess. We have this little pencil case, this little blue pencil case, and she actually chose these herself. So here we go, this beautiful purple, white and pink design. We have butterflies and flowers and swirls, roses, hearts, everything extremely girly. So that's the one that she'll use for her general pens and pencils and that sort of thing. And then she has this one, My Pretty World, and this one has hearts and flowers and a tree. It's very similar to the first one. So she really likes this kind of color scheme and style. And this one will probably get used for colored pencils and pens, or more chunky stuff like, I don't know, the rubbers and glue stick and things like that. I'm not sure exactly how we're gonna kind of divvy up her stuff in these, because there's the third one as well. I'll get the third one now. So this is the pretty third one. It is kind of purple transparent pencil case, which is a kind of a larger size. It's a large flat one, which will be quite useful to slide in between like folders and stuff like that. So I might care to use this one for her coloured pencils and felt tips, because then you can kind of flatten them out a bit. And here we have this rather cute bashful unicorn with a lovely multicolored tail and mane, stars on its belly, and then we have some stars and hearts and little clouds and a rainbow. So this one's quite cute, and I think it was really inexpensive as well. I got it in Jiffy. Yeah, I prefer this one than the blue ones, but the blue ones are fine too. I can't really show you her school bag on here because the setup isn't really practical for putting something so large on it, but it's kind of cool. It's like the design is very cute, curly. It's purple with a horse on the front and things like that, so a little kitsch, but that's fine, it's cute. And but it's really cool because it actually has wheels on it and a little handle that pulls up so she can drag it along instead of carrying it on her back. She can carry it on her back too, but she will probably mostly roll it along like a little suitcase. And it's really cute, and it has even like a little pom-pom, a little pink pom-pom added onto it, and a bunch of pockets and stuff. So it's really practical and cute. I'll add some I've probably added already some footage over me talking about it there. Okay, the next thing that we got is this. I actually don't know what I would call this. I know in French they call it un lutin. And I don't know what I would call it in English. Darn it. It's just like a folder with the transparent pockets inside, and the pockets are not removable, so it's just like, yeah, it's just transparent pockets. What would you call that? Just a folder, maybe? I don't know. She went for this nice bright blue. That's a nice sound. So yeah, there's 40 little pockets, A4 pockets in here, and that means you can put about 80 pieces of paper in there. This next thing is actually quite a cute little thing, and it's a little whiteboard. It's also big, Velida, and it's just a little whiteboard with some lines on it on this side, and the frame is this kind of swirly, bright, corally pink plastic, which is really cute. On this side there are some lines, vertical and horizontal, and the other side is just plain white. And it comes with a little eraser that clips on, and a little pen, a little blue whiteboard pen, and they all use these in school here. In the UK, I went to school in Scotland, and I never used anything like this at school, but maybe they do now. It's just maybe the times have changed. It's been a while since I was in primary school, let's say, and I got 2 extra whiteboard pens, and that probably won't last the year either, but this is a good start. And to go with this, they ask you to give them a rag instead of these erasers, because these erasers are very messy. they just kind of push the pen around the place and it gets on their hands and gets everywhere. So I just bought some these, and they're just these microfiber cloths, and what I'll do is I'll keep some for me for cleaning, and then I'll get one of them and cut it into quarters and just give her one every now and again to replace and get them washed and stuff like that. So she'll have enough for the year. Okay, now the last thing is this cute little agenda. So it's like a little diary, and it's 2018 to 2019, and it says ready for a new adventure. And she chose this design. Got it from Jiffy, I think. And inside it's just, well, it's just like a little diary to keep track of her school year, what kind of activities are coming up. I think maybe it's just to kind of get them to start thinking about future events and activities, get them thinking ahead. So I'm all for that. So that was all her school supplies that I have been collecting for next week. Well, no, in 2 weeks. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that. You found it relaxing. I really like all this kind of school stuff. It reminds me of when I was younger. And she loves it. So that's good. She's still really enjoying school. Okay. So I'll leave it there for this evening. I hope you found this very relaxing. Subscribe if you're not already, so you don't miss my videos. I get at least one video out a week, sometimes 2. All my links are down below. Follow me on Twitter if you want to chat to me over there. It's a good place to put in requests for videos. And my Instagram is a good place to follow me too, to see little snippets of videos that are coming up. And I'm also doing quite a lot of extra content on Instagram TV, which has just started, so I'm trying to do as much as I can and see where that goes. And then there's also my Patreon link. So if you'd like to support this channel, it costs $1 a month. I'm afraid there are not very many perks at the moment. Our group is quite small, but it's a very, very lovely group. So I try and do as much early access to videos and things like that as I can. Shout outs and things like that. So I'll pop over there if you want to support this little channel. Otherwise, feel free to like and comment on all my videos. It really helps. The more you like my videos, the more that YouTube will recommend them to other people, I think. So that will be really useful. I hope that you have a lovely evening